Good afternoon, viewers. Wherever you are, welcome back with me, Vidya Natasha Refa, on the program Cahaya Nusantara. This afternoon, we will discuss an issue that deeply drains our empathy and conquer modern slavery in Cambodia. This issue is not just ordinary news, but a reflection of the rampant practice of human trafficking or TPPO, ranging from false job promise to the threat of organ. We have three great speakers who will provide difference, including how the civic education or PKN major can play an active role. We have three great speakers who will provide different perspective. There's Ms. Niwa, an international law expert and human rights activist. Good afternoon, Ms. Niwa.
Good afternoon, Miss Vidya.
Then we have Mr. Agustomi Arianto Nazara, a foreign police observer and geopolitical analyst. Mr. Nazara.
Good afternoon, Miss Vidya Natasha Harefa.
And last but not least, Mr. Maraseki Zebua, a lecturer in civic education. Good afternoon, Mr. Maraseki Zebua.
Good afternoon, Miss Vidya.
Ms. Niwa, let's start with you. As an international law expert and human rights activist, how do you view this phenomenon of modern slavery in Cambodia, especially with modus operandi of false job promise and exploitation in online scamming centers?
Thank you, Miss Vidya. This phenomenon is a very concerning and is a part of organized transnational crime. The modus is a very cunning. Victim, most job seekers are lured by fantastic salaries and say jobs like administrator or customer service in Cambodia through social media. However, when they arrive, the reality is far different. They are forced to work in scam campaign, the connecting online, targeting people worldwide. The working conditions are inhuman, long haul confinement, and even physical torture. This carry severe human rights violation and a form of modern slavery.
Very terrifying. Mr. Agustomi, from the perspective of foreign police and geopolitics, do you see any other factor contributing to Cambodia becoming a hotspot for this practice? Are there structural weakness or even a lack involvement of certain parties that make this practice difficult to eradicate?
Miss Vidya, we must look at this from broad angles. For explanation is certainly present, we cannot solely blame Cambodia. This is a factor of supply and demand. Many people in developing countries, inflation, innovation, and economically desperate and easily swayed by sweet promise. And Cambodia's right, there are regular grabs and read to allow information in some areas and amounts of money which naturally attract many parties. This issue is also not just a Cambodian problems, but a regional and global issue involving cross-border synergies. Elections of influence of certain parties must be crowned by strong data and just association as it will complete the following relation.
Alright, let's start with Mr. Marasaki as a civic education lecturer. How do you see the role of civic education in equipping the public, especially the younger generation, so they are not easily entrapped by the allure of human trafficking like this?
George, economy, branches or French dominance. However, legislation is the head phase rather of the France's major overhaul. Speaker affects the future economics. The session will have the role to seek further information of areas range to either proper metric of participation. Typically, of as what a speeder of motor. A spinner or a scissor zero. His are the monitor to printer or the hair at hairs of my smell. Economy speaker or heart leads it home 3 feature.
Okay, Miss Niwa, the late Amnesty International report even mentioned children as victims. However, are the psychological and society impacts experienced by these human traffic victims?
Slight interrupting, I agree with the economic pressure and supply demand factor, Master Agustomi, but we cannot downplay the state's responsible to protect its citizens and eradicate crime. The Amnesty International report clearly mentioned the Cambodia government deliberate neglect of this large-scale human rights violation. The indicate not just weakness, but perhaps a lack of political will or even tolerance for these practices due to their economic benefit.
Okay, Mr. Agustomi, from the perspective of the Cambodian government response and international cooperation, are you optimistic that this case can be completely eradicated? Given the doubts about the effectiveness of
Yes, Ms. Vidya. However, we also need to consider whether the Cambodian government is fully neglecting this or is struggling to deal with these ugly organized criminal networks. They have made several arts and effort to reparative victim. Perhaps it requires team and more coordinated international assistance to stem it out.
Alright, Mr. Marasahi, as a closing remark, what is your key message?
Is there by Sweden, Commission of Social Media. Civics was formatting for major station video the health needs of previous first all. It is I. They can lead country to steeper to estate flights of expensive kids or figure of I ready out. The state of is hotline is functional to feature or feature. Red rules, pressures are passed for the feature.
Okay, Miss Niwa, what is your message?
Okay, the imperfect are very severe. Victims not only suffer physical trauma for food, but also the psychological trauma, such as depression, PTSD, and distrust of others. They lose their dignity, many and often social support due to stigma. They recovery requires a long time and intensive psychosocial support. This is not only the government responsibility, society.
Okay. And Mr. Augustomi, what is your message?
Optimus must always be present, Mr. William. In crisis cases handled by Cambodia, although its effectiveness is still questioned. So effort, international cooperation is key. Indonesia, as a country with many victims, must continue to coordinate closely with Cambodia, as well as with Interpol and other neighboring countries. This is not a problem for now or two countries, but a global need. Comprehensive strategy is needed, from prevention upstream to law enforcement and rehabilitation downstream. We should not just blame but also actively seek solution together.
Want to emphasize the importance of victim protection and recovery. The government must ensure victims receive their right, proper rehabilitation, and equally important, law enforcement must be strict against perpetrators without discrimination to create the effect. This is crime. The terror.
Okay. And Mr. Augustomi,
That looks at this issue top of the role of the Cambodian government is needed, important, but let's not forget our shared responsibility. But from the victim countries of rights and international organization, let's focus on collaboration, solution, and cinematic improvements to eradicate this human trafficking.
okay, our discussion this afternoon has been extraordinary. A complex issue that requires serious attention from all of us. Thank you very much, Miss New Augusta Stilase.
To eradicate this human trafficking.
Okay, our discussion this afternoon has been extraordinary. A complex issue that requires serious attention from all of us. Thank you very much, Miss New Augusta Stilase. Mr. Marasaki Zebua and Mr. Fully, the talk show opened all our eyes to the danger of modern slavery and human trafficking, and moves us to act both individually and collectively. Remember, be vigilant and always verify information. Widya Natasha Refa, sign off. See you next time on Cahaya Nusantara. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miss Vira.